Hey guys, I know a lot of you follow Agadmator as I do on YouTube, and so today he hosted a Evans Gambit tournament. So every game starts from the Evans Gambit position, which I have right here. So you're gambiting the b4 pawn here. So I actually played pretty well in the tournament. I don't do a whole lot of online tournaments, but you know, love Agadmator's videos. So I was like, yeah, let me jump in, see how I do. I don't think I haven't joined in one of his tournaments before. I was always worried, oh, I'm not going to play well, I'm just going to embarrass myself. But I actually was this close to finishing in the top 100. I think there was just shy of 900 people, and I was like 108. So I didn't do too bad. On Lichess for Blitz, I'm rated around 1623 is what I was going into the tournament. This game here I'm showing, I was just really proud of it. Played against a 1905. Did really well. I don't know if I played the perfect engine moves, but I did well enough to win the game. So let's just check it out real quick. So obviously it starts from the Evans Gambit position. So he takes the pawn. And of course, with the first few moves, we play very standard Evans Gambit moves. I'm by no means a theorist of the Evans Gambit, but nowhere near as much as, Antonio Radich. So retreats the bishop, and of course I'm going to try to take the center control here, because I got a lot more going on. Right away, when I see this tension here, I just picture take, and then grab the queen, not thinking that he's got the bishop right here. So I actually blundered off the beginning. I mean, not necessarily a blunder, but like giving up the bishop pair right away. I got these isolated pawns right here, some pawn islands going on, whereas he's got the bishop pair and everything. But at least, I mean, being that it's the Evans Gambit, I'm a little bit more opened up. That's the only thing I have going, so I got to capitalize here. So I don't know if maybe coming here, cutting off this diagonal would be a good idea, but castle right away. But let's see what happens. So I did get castle right away, and right away he's going after the weak pawn. I don't want to advance to protect it, because then I'm weakening the dark squares to my king, potentially, playing c6, bishop b6. So let's see, just pin here, the typical move when there's actually a queen here. So once again, just rushing a little bit too quick. It's a 3-minute blitz game. We've both only used a couple seconds, so we're moving pretty quick. So I just blunder a pawn here. So if he would have captured, I capture the bishop, and the game continues down a pawn. So he castles, and I recognize that right away. Like, I made a mistake. I mean, I maybe could have backed up the bishop, or dropped the pawn back, or played knight d2, but knight d2, then I got to worry about rooks coming in and attacking it. So I just got rid of the knight, figuring that, all right, he's going to end up behind this blockaded pawn. This pawn isn't moving anytime soon, so I figured it was all right. So it's really, his bishop doesn't have a whole lot of venom right here. His bishop would be a lot better if he could get it to b6. All right, so captures, bring the knight in, and right away I'm doing a quick assessment, thinking, all right, where can I move my knight to get some weaknesses? I'm thinking right here right away, but I want to say I tried to provoke some weaknesses by coming here, attacking the pawn, and then also maybe coming back here to attack. Just looking to make the knight a good piece, since the board's kind of opened up. I mean, it's really a stronger game for bishops in this point. So he brings his bishop out, looking. I don't know what his plan is. Maybe pushing here, going after the bishop. I don't know, but I know the rooks are coming in on the d file. We got an open d file, so let's see what happens. Protect the d file, and then right away thinking, all right, let me put a double attack on this bishop. So that's what I do. All right, and then he right away takes away that square. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll just reroute my knight. Attacks the rook, but I'm not too worried about it, because I'm able to drop back right here. That's what I do. And then I figured if he captures, I can just reconnect, and then I have my my pawns reconnected. So that's not too bad. Retreats the bishop, and then I'm just protecting this pawn here. And also I was getting my rook out of this nasty diagonal and possibly preparing some rook lifts. So let's see what he does. Also, I didn't run this through an engine, so I don't know if there's some tactics I'm missing. So if you guys see anything that I missed, feel free to comment below. I'll put the PGN in the description. All right, so he's just taking advantage of this right here. I don't really have a good way to kick him out. It's not like I can drop my bishop here. I mean, I guess I could come here if captures, knight captures, rook captures, and then it ends up, with a knight versus dark square bishop. The pawn would be weak. Chances are it's probably winning for him. So I figured now's as good a time as ever. Go for that rook lift. All right, which I was thinking, I was moving kind of quick. I'm like, there's got to be a mistake. But then I saw this weakness coming. I don't mind if he captures my knight because I have this, and then I know my back rank's going to get kind of weak, so I want to bring my king, start swinging him over at some point. So bring the rook over, drop the pawn, and then here's where I see that kind of magic happen. I'm like, oh, this bishop's protected here. Grab that, and I'm good. So I take the bishop. That's where he drops a piece, thinking that he's going to get a back rank mate. He's just a slight miscalculation. He forgot about my light square bishop here. All right, grabs my rook. I grab his rook, and now here we are. I'm so excited. I'm like, man, I'm playing a guy 1900. In this Evans Gambit arena. Excited, like I'm definitely going to lose this somehow. But I'm up a piece now. Up a piece, and I think down 2 pawns. But so not doing too shabby, but of course Evans Gambit, you're dropping a pawn from move 1. So right away I make a small inaccuracy. I'm like panicking, like, oh crap, I gotta move my bishop here to protect this square, which really I should have dropped to here with a double attack here. That way he would have to, cause further weak, or actually he can't advance that. Can't advance that pawn. What am I thinking? But yeah, he would have had to do something. He'd have to go into a passive position right here. And so I just went about it in a different way. So we end up in the same position here, which he drops that back because the knight was attacking the bishop, which his bishop currently doesn't have anywhere good to go. All right, so he would have to play something like this to get the dark square bishop into the game. I'm just giving myself some breathing room here. And I'm trying to say, like, okay, cool, got a solid position, up a piece, just got to play it out. All right, so that's what he does. He opens up the G file, or not opens the G file, opens the G7 square for his bishop. All right, and now here I come with a double attack on that F7 square. He throws in a check right away. If anything, that helps me. I'm just moving my king further up the board because I'm going to use that eventually. It's not like he can occupy these squares on the back rank. He can't attack this pawn without trying to first prepare it, kick my bishop out of there, and even then I still have this F7 attack. So he's got to protect it right away. That's what he does. He goes to D7, and right away the fork town, game's over. He didn't resign here. His time started running, and he's just, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if he was trying to find some kind of way to do something, but yeah. So I'll just run through the last few moves. He drops the rook, drops a pawn, starts dropping pawns. I mean, and then it ended up here. Finally, he just ran out of time, I believe. But yeah, so that was my win against the 1900. So I was very happy about that. It's pretty cool. I finished in like 108 out of, I think like I said, just under 900 people in the tournament. So awesome. Had fun playing it. I highly suggest jumping in. He usually does them on Fridays. I think he was doing them a lot more often not too long ago, but had like a recent heart surgery, so that kind of put him out for a little bit. But I definitely suggest joining in. It's definitely a lot of fun. So, all right, guys. Hope you like the game. See you next time.